workshops. Listen to this open confession. This country, now God hand we dey. Open confession. Things they happen, oh.
It has never happened. Let me give you this rundown. As I'm talking to you now, over 16 permanent secretaries who had served their legitimate 35 years in service, who had retired and have collected their pension and are collecting their gratuity, have suddenly been brought back into public service as permanent secretaries, thus collecting a monthly salary, collecting their gratuity every month, collecting their pension every month, having paid their gratuity long ago. Why are they back? It is because they have been participants in the past looting, and being out of the system will not be safe for the current manager of the Nigerian economy, of the Katsina state economy. Secondly, they are also back because they have the permanence, they have the secretary to the government and the governor as people who are either their blood relations, or they are personal friends, or they are own partners in crime. Therefore, keeping them longer outside the system of government will not be safe for them and will be giving the governor and the SSG sleepless nights. Number two, where you have a cashier, there is a cashier called Masaudu. He was a cashier in the government house for 6 years. During his reign as the cashier, he was the closest person to the SSG. And by the last count, they have withdrawn in cash within the period of 5 years, over 40 billion naira, with Masaudi's name appearing at every cash collection in tranches of 10 million, 10 million, 10 million over the last 5 years. Therefore, keeping Masaudu at a distance will not be safe. Therefore, what they did is now, they transferred Masaudu back to another department in the governor's house, in the governor's office, under the power generation project. He was at the local government ministry as a cashier, and you could see what he did. Within a day, he will go to the bank 25 times. Access Bank has a branch in Katsina, has a branch in Daura, has a branch in Malumfashi, has a branch in Funtua. Now, in a kind of unbelievable behind-the-scene power, you will see in bank statement the same cashier, Masaudu, have visited Malumfashi with 20 checks of 10 million naira, let's say on 1st January, and he has cashed them. In the same day, he has been to Daura with 32 checks of 10 million naira, cashed them. In the same day, he was in Katsina Central with 28 checks of 10 million naira, cashed them. And in one breath, you see him in Malumfashi, all on the same bank statements, such that in one day, he will collect 1 billion naira cash. In a total of 1 month, he will collect over 6 billion naira cash. Recently, in a bank, in Access Bank, I have the account, I have the details, I have everything. In between just one account, Katsina State government has 43 bank accounts. In just one account, in 5 years, Masaudu Aliyu collected 11 billion 498 million in cash. One begin to wonder, where is EFCC? Where is NFIU? Where is the central bank? Where is NDIC? Where are all other financial regulating organizations when this nonsense is happening? The tragedy in Katsina is being orchestrated and is being supported by all banks that have Katsina State government account in their banks. They are complicit. They are conniving with government officials to steal people's money for selfish and irresponsible reasons. I will go further again. You have somebody who is just on level 10. Just last week, there were appointments. And incidentally, of the appointment of permanent secretaries, 4 of them are officers below the level 12. But they were upgraded against all clarion calls. Now they are permanent secretaries in court. What will happen to the psychology of their colleagues? What will happen to the psychology of their seniors? What will happen to the psychology of the entire public servants? It is the same system where in the last 9 years, there are people who are called casuals. It is against the level in Nigeria. There are people who are still earning 5,000 naira in Katsina under the nonsense casual payroll. I can continue ad infinitum.
Yeah.
All is not well in Katsina. Katsina is under siege.
Oh, well, very serious allegations, I must say that, Malam Shehu.
This one now for just one state. Oh. Now one man withdraw we know first. You know what in they happen around the country. When I say these people now Luther continue, Victoria accept her, and I think say na joke. Ew.